Well, we messed up.
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. Imagine that, it's raining. Calves are out on pasture enjoying it. We gotta move their pasture line around, well, where they're eating out of, around, because we got that spot pretty well cleaned up there. Right, Norman? And we're gonna get right into it. So it's gonna be a muddy day. It's Sunday. I'm honestly exhausted. Garden is pretty much done for the year. I did pull some carrots. I take it I haven't dumped this rain gauge out in a little bit because we did not get 1.5 inches. But it's been raining pretty much all night, so less than ideal, but you'll have that on the big jobs, right? Let's dive into it and hopefully have a good day. Well, just getting everything ready. I messed around with the cart. One of the lights was pivoting on the back. I'll show you guys here. And at some point it just didn't get put back together right or something because the pin didn't line up. So this side must have had an updated bushing. There is no pin, but they snugged it so it barely moves. This side kept moving around, and what I learned, me and Aaron did some little discovery here. Well, that was on the top, so the pin wouldn't actually go down through, so now it's good. Tightened up. No more flopping around. How are you doing this morning, bud? Hey, muddy morning. You having fun? Oh, look at him sweeping it off. Be careful on the paint. I forgot to ask anybody how much rain they got over here, but yeah, we're back to playing in the mud. We'll see if the trucks go in this field at all today. Hopefully we have this off in an hour or so, maybe a little longer. And then one more field, I believe, and then this job will be wrapped up. So hopefully a good Sunday. Digging on the first load. We're gonna try trucks in the field. See how far we get it. So hopefully we can run trucks most of the time and I just fill the gaps. That makes the day go a lot better and quicker, smoother. Everything's nicer then. We'll see. If Robert pulls in, gets stuck first load. Come on, Rob. I'm just kidding. First load headed out in the truck. Gonna be a good day. Come on, baby. Get through it. There you go. Well, he's digging. Down in the bottom there, it gets pretty wet, so. But if we can, I don't know where Robert is. Might tell him to give it a go. Let me get out. I think so. At least one load out on a truck. There's a big rock right here. That's why that corn's still there. Pulling out with the last bit of this field, and we're on the move to, I believe, the last one of this job. So really hasn't been bad this morning. A little mud, a little slick, all part of it. Fall wet harvest. Yeah, these fold it up, go down the road. Gave Aaron a full load, and he was pulling forward to, or I told him to pull forward so that he could get the back filled up there, and he backed up to swing it a little bit, and his cab is completely covered in corn now. All part of it. I'm getting used to this dump wagon. It's dump truck's a little wet spot. Dump carts, there is a technique to it, and you gotta get in the rhythm of it so you don't toss the truck around, and so that you don't throw all the feet all over the place. So Ronnie's spinning. We better go. Long throw. Yep. Just no steering. So there's a gentleman riding with Isaiah right now, and we stopped because the leg for the head, as far as the stand, the bolt or pin had come out of it, and so we all stopped and we got out. We were talking. He used to work for Aaron back in the day when Aaron had a pull type chopper when he first got rolling in custom harvesting, and then he goes, he introduced himself, and I go, I'm Chris. He goes, I know, we watch your YouTube. So it makes for a small world, and as he says, it all circles back, and he gets to see stuff that he saw 20-something years ago, and the memories of stuff getting built and seeing things and working with people. So we are sitting in the back here. We got this field left, and then we actually have some more where we were yesterday to finish up. So not the wet stuff, but down on the flats there. So we are spinning along now. I don't know if trucks can come in here because coming up this hill gets a little slippery and slimy, but yeah, I don't even know what time it is right now. It's noon. Wow, it is Sunday. So, well, we messed up. Yeah, that looks good. Dump wagon sank. I thought it was better running than that. Okay. I did have a friend last week that was pulling with a chain, and well, Justin had the chain break and come through the front window, and they were working on getting the chopper out and the dump carts. But we're out. Now I know some limitation of it. That's not the look I want to see out of you. What's going on? What's going on? That's not the look I wanted to see out of you.
Box is covered on my frame. Like when he came out down all the way.
Oh yeah.
So
what's tweaked?
Guide plates, applied from all the wet corn and stuff that shifted the box. Because when it comes over, it hits those guide plates and like sure it stores, it doesn't settle it down.
So we need a little adjustment. You can't just reach in there and push them over with your muscles.
Yeah. No.
So you're done for the day. This is what happens when you work on Sundays.
Sunday, fun day.
Farm on Sunday, fix on Monday.
Except I'm not here on Monday. You fix it. Duffy fix on Monday.
We're calling, no. Dude, I got stuck out back there.
How much corn's left?
One load. And again, we are stuck. We just can't climb the hill. Run out of track. Oops, sorry, buddy. Okay? Stepped on his toe for a second. Run out of traction. Right? person definitely doesn't like that I'm dumping in the road, but can't get into the farmyard. They're working on trucks, so we're dumping in the road. That was a good dump. Pull out of the way and let them go by. Well, it's getting tight to go across that. It's getting tight to go across that culvert with that. This truck's parked up right now. I'm gonna jump in that and go trucking back. I think we only got a few more loads left, and then that will be it for this job. I take it he does everything else in combine or whatnot. So we'll jump in and get moving. I don't believe we're stuck, but we might be. Pretty good in these conditions, so a lot of places that's all they can run. They can't even get trucks in. Some like Western New York, buddy said, oh, it's dry out here. So this culvert gets a little narrow on the left side, and the dump cart kept pulling into it, which the trucks are narrower than the dump cart, which allows it to come in and out pretty easily. We got the corn off, and I believe it's Eric. Yep. Eric's putting manure right back on. Give him somewhere he can spread. I'd say we fulfilled our goal of loads because he's coming out just past the other truck. So I got a full dump cart in there. I'll go dump that, bring that up, probably get a ride down, and yeah, we'll be good for our Sunday adventures. So how it works is the farm, well, usually the farm supply fuel. So it is a Sunday today. Fuel man just showed up to fill the chopper up. That's pretty good. Pulling out of this job and headed to another. So we're gonna get everything moved, probably chop a little bit this afternoon. Just be good to roll into Monday. Chopper headed to the next job. Keep her going. Stopped at Log House, got me and Isaiah some lunch, and we are headed up to Skip Salisbury's place for Matt Schultz, and it is now raining, like pretty significantly raining. So we gotta drop this, then we gotta jump in the service truck, go back over and get the dump cart. Got the cart. Isaiah said it was real sketchy watching me go through that because it grabs onto it and pulls it sideways. So yeah, that's not good. Did wipe off the front window for you guys, didn't wipe the back. Gotta do that. Well, we'll go get fuel on this and cruise up to the next job. It rained enough. I do not believe we're going to be running it due to the fact that it's pretty soaked. And I think tomorrow we'll be doing something different than just in the truck or in this. So we'll see what comes of that. Down through the seasonal road to cut across. A little tight through here. I think Robert said they trimmed trees on here, but clearly I don't think they did. Are you lying to us? Robert works for the town, by the way, guys. Well, everything is parked up, and we are gonna get after it tomorrow. We're back at the farm, and we really haven't got much done at the farm because we have been running some long hours, but it is Sunday. Got back around 5:30. What are you guys up to? They are all got the pasture pretty well grazed down. So what I'm gonna actually do for a quick fix right now, because we got to do it anyways at some point. How's everybody going? We are gonna pull down that fence that goes up. That way they can go in and actually graze that. And then when I get a chance, I'll block out the back as far. I gotta move the semi up, and well, then they can graze that back pasture for the rest of the season. You guys been doing a good job. So they did. What are my pumpkins going on over here now? Look at that. We are gonna have pumpkins. That's cool. I did run Roundup down the fence lane, but that is cool. I'm pumped. Yeah. Yep. It's pretty wild. So we'll see if they make them to Halloween. Maybe. Okay, I did shut the fence off, even though everybody does enjoy when I get shocked on camera. Well, what we will do is walk up there, unhook everything, start pulling the stakes as we come down, and they can go from this, which they graze this down pretty well, to where we mowed off the second off the pasture. And that regrowth is actually looking really, really good. So they can basically graze all of this. And I believe they're fence trained enough that we won't have any issues down there or in the corn. Plus they are hanging out down there waiting on grain. So we got them trained on that. We do, after this season, we do have to work on a rotary mower so that we can clean up some of these spots that need some rotary mowing. Probably spray some thistle, stuff like that. Alrighty, it's been good with them. I really enjoy them in my life, and I really enjoy how well they clean up pasture. Just checking some of the corn while we're up right here. I'm gonna ride up out back. This stuff was planted second day of planting, and it's got the little baby ear that didn't actually fully go in, which is okay. But based on that ear, we are actually doing very, very well. I'm very happy with this. I believe this is all seedway. If every year in here is like that, we'll be in a good place. It's just got to dry down. It's got to finish a little bit and then start drying down. But yeah, this could be some killer silage corn, but at the same rate, we've got a combine for a reason. I like that a lot. That's gonna work out. So hopefully all our grounds something like that, and we'll have a good harvest. Well, got those standards and reel all picked up. There is one that runs along the corn itself there that we'll have to take down before we get into harvesting. You guys got more green grass over here. Should be pretty lush stuff for you. But this week I will, well, we got to pull the corn head out of there, and then yeah, once that's out of there we can block it off, and they can go in the back there, and they'll have a bunch to eat for all fall. Clean that right up. You guys having a good time? It was a rainy day. Did you guys stay outside all day? I do love cows. You guys are just peaceful. Norman, you got grass in your mouth. And you look fuzzy. How's everybody else? Well, you got more grass out there, so. In the very first stuff I planted, and this stuff's doing pretty good too. It's just Very, very green, but once we get it done, once it finishes out there, this is pretty much done. It's a full, I'm very impressed birds got into there right there, but get a lot of that where it's coming right out. So I'm happy with that stuff. I did stop on my way up through this field here and this field. This field is much poorer quality soil as far as the analysis. They're really relying on the sod that we plowed over, and that got some strips of source. That's what's in it right there. So let me, a little smaller ear, but at the end of the day, if that didn't cost me nearly as much to get rolling in it, it's a win-win, because we did take the first cutting off, and after that we planted into it. So I want to look at one more, and then I'm done looking at corn for a little bit. But whew, yeah, it's just green. Plant health is absolutely amazing, and I talked to a bunch of people and they put fungicide on, and that only made their plant health even healthier. So there is a bunch of people that, even waiting for silage, they have to wait because the plant is still living very well, which is a good thing. But it is kind of scary because we are, when I'm saying this, we're the 24th of September. So yeah, got to dry down at some point. Same thing here. Very, very green plants, but kernels are pushing out. So let's walk in a little bit, see exactly what we got. Okay, two different varieties, as you see, planted literally almost the same day. Tip didn't fill out. The one on the left is more along. It looks, the crop itself looks really nice. The plant health and everything else like that. I just wish we had more heat. I know people are going to say you should have planted earlier. I don't know. A lot of people are in the same boat, that they wish they had more heat. We're well below what we should have for heat this year. Alrighty, I figured I'd run around before it gets dark. I'm gonna go in, probably make some dinner, edit some videos for you guys, and well, tomorrow we're gonna run a tractor, but something we've never run on the channel yet. So that is the plan. Well, appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully our corn gets where it needs to be and we can get that combine rolling. We got to do some work on that. That will be in the next couple of weeks. As you see, we're not ready to combine, so I'm not in a rush. But yeah. Alrighty. Have a good one. See you on the next one.